Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a lovely day. Today's video is going to be a review of the January Waxbox, which I got from waxbox.co.uk. This is a subscription Waxbox that you'll get every month to your door. There are two sizes, small and a large. I go for the large, which is £15.95, and you pay a little bit extra for shipping. And yeah, this is not sponsored by Waxbox. I paid for this all with my own money. So I've already done an unboxing on this, but I'll show you quickly. This is how it all comes to you. Lovely packaging. You will need to sign for this, so you need to make sure you're in because it doesn't fit through the door. That's the only thing I'd say. And yeah, so you get like a good bundle of waxes and candles to try every month. So I will be reviewing everything that is in here, and it also comes with like a little label telling you who the companies are, what waxes if you are, etc, etc. So I'm going to be reviewing this month's Waxbox and just saying my thoughts, my opinions and everything I received. So let's just get started. The first wax melt, which I did actually, I think it was the first one I melted actually, was by Emily Victoria Candles in Amaretto Nog. So I burnt half of this, and I did burn half of it in my bed, my bathroom, which is a smaller room. And on cold sniff, this was, yeah, it was like a light amaretto-y, oh my god, a light amaretto and vanilla scent. So it's actually more of a medium scent on cold sniff. You could smell an undertone of amaretto with like a bakery vanilla. Now this actually, when I melted it, was definitely, I melted it in my bathroom, and it's a small room, and I melted half of it, and I'd say it was more of a medium scent for it. And unfortunately I didn't really pick up too much on the amaretto. It's more like a bakery vanilla, so that was okay. Would I get it again? No, because if I'm getting an amaretto wax melt, I really want to smell the amaretto, and unfortunately I just didn't get that with that one. But it was still a nice scent. It just wasn't, and it didn't have enough of the amaretto kick for me. And one of the waxes actually I didn't burn from them, just because I really don't like the scent, and that is just me, is Stuffy Nose. I may save this and give this to someone, because this just smelled of Vicks, and if I don't want a candle that smells of Vicks vapor rub. If I'm going to be using that stuff to stick up my nose and I've got a cold, that's one thing. I do not want my house smelling of it for another. Other people may love that scent, but for me, I just don't like it. So the next one I have here is from Busy Bee Candles, and this is a soy wax tart melt in snowberries, and it comes in a little pot. So I love these little pots like this, so easy to store, and yeah, you're always really good at storing, and you can like obviously keep the scent in there for longer. So I have actually tried this scent before. It came in my wax advent calendar from them, which I do have a video about that already. So if you want to have a look, search for my videos, and I'll try and link it below for you, but so you will, see my honest review on that. So I mean, this was a nice wax melt. This was definitely stronger than the same wax melt I had in the advent calendar. So I do have, the advent calendar was quite disappointing. However, this is stronger than the advent calendar, though I would definitely say on a cold sniff, this is definitely quite a strong scent. It's definitely, you do pick up on like a undertone of like red, or like dark red berries, with like a nice coolly musky scent of the snow, like those snowy scents that are around. It's like a cool musk with like a real sort of light tree scent in there as well, like a pine scent, but really mega light, just a real slight undertone of it. I would say when I burnt half of this, I burnt it in my hallway because it's a really small space. More of a medium, you could definitely smell it, but I'd say it's on the higher end of medium and definitely not strong, but still much better than the advent calendar. Would I pick this one up again? Possibly. Just not my favourite kind of scent, but it was definitely better than the advent calendar. Okay, the next one I have here is some granules. So these are simmering granules from Regent House in Winter Dreams. One thing I'd say, love the packaging. Really gorgeous. And on cold sniff, I was so impressed with these. So they come in a little thing here, which you can just pull out the wax. Hope this doesn't go everywhere. So you pull out the wax like that. It comes in another bag, and yeah, so yeah, do you know what, on cold sniff, this is such a gorgeous scent. It smells, to me, you get like an undertone of peppermint with like a cool musk scent, with like a balsam fir. I'm going to do this up another time. A balsam fir scent as well. However, when I did burn this in my burner, definitely wasn't as strong as what it was on cold sniff. I'd say it's more of a light, maybe medium scent, and you didn't pick up on all the different tones in the in the granules, so it was just more of like a musky, wintry kind of scent in the end. You didn't really pick up on the peppermint or anything like that, so that's a shame, because on cold sniff it was really, really good. I'm not saying it was bad, it just wasn't fantastic, you know, and I'm pretty picky. So it just wasn't as good as it could have been. Okay, the next one here is some Magic Beans Hot Shots from Busy Bee. Now these are supposed to be like really, really highly fragranced and waxes, and they come in sort of little beans like this. On cold sniff, I have to say this is one of the most gorgeous peppermint scents, like Jack Frost scents I've smelled in my life. When you burn them, even though they are quite good, they're not as strong as I thought they would be. I first of all just tried one little bean in my hallway, and my hallway's tiny and couldn't really smell too much, so I burnt all three of them together, and it definitely was stronger, don't get me wrong, it really wasn't, it was stronger, but I think it didn't really pack the punch I wanted. So even though it was really, really nice, and it was strong, not just as strong as I'd hoped for. But you have to remember, I'm quite picky, but you know, try these for yourselves. But yeah, I've tried some Magic Beans, some Busy Bee candles before, and they definitely were stronger than what this was. But on cold sniff was really, really strong, but when you melted it, just wasn't as strong, you know, which is always a shame when that happens. Okay, the next wax I have here is some scent chips. Now these are sort of little, let me show you, these are sort of little fragrance wax chips that you get in the high street now in some shops, and there's sort of big boxes of them, little shelves of sort of different scents. So you might have like vanilla, cinnamon, whatever, and you just pick them, choose what you want and put it in a box. So this is cranberry and vanilla, I believe. Let me just have a little look on here. A mix of cranberry and vanilla chips, yeah, so they look like this. That's what they look like. So what did I think of these? The vanilla, actually, I quite liked. It was a nice sweet kind of scent. It wasn't necessarily with a vanilla-y undertone, but like a very sweet vanilla. The cranberry was okay, but I have to say, even the vanilla had a very kind of synthetic-y scent to it. The cranberry the same. I don't think I'll be picking these up again. They just smell quite synthetic to me. Even though the vanilla was okay, there is definitely like a synthetic undertone to these, so I definitely wouldn't pick up these up if I saw them out. Okay, and now the next things, well, the next waxes are two votive candles, and these are by Bridgewater Candle Company, and I have one in Snow Day and one in Cup of Cheer. So let's go with Snow Day first. Let me first of all say I love this little boxes that they come in. How cute are they? I just think they are so cute. And do you know what? I burnt one of these in like a little votive holder I have in my bathroom. Really impressed. It took a while for there to be like a wax pool, and what I did actually, because it was taking a long time, I put a bit of foil around it for like 20 minutes, took it off, got a lovely wax pool, and this smelled gorgeous. Really strong, a lovely scent of like a cool, musky, you know, lovely snow day scent. Cool musk, slight undertone of like a mint in there, but very slight, with like a men's cologne. Absolutely gorgeous. Would I pick this one up again? I would do. Fab for Christmas time. And if you had in a smaller room, if you had a few going, the scent would be phenomenal. It would be absolutely lovely. So loved that one. And the next one I had from them was Cup of Cheer, and again, I just love these little boxes. They're quite old school, quite kitsch in a way, and just very endearing. I think they're really lovely little boxes. This was nice. However, when I got this votive, the actual the wick was not centered at all, completely off to the left, and I was like, what? It was so over one side. I was just like, this isn't going to work. So I did have a few issues with melting this one, just because I did get a bit of wax build up on one side where the wick really wasn't centered, but I did put a bit of foil around it, and it did really help it, but it did keep coming back. So in the end I just thought, I can't be bothered with this for a votive candle. But then again, this was so lovely. It was a lovely warm vanilla cinnamon kind of scent, really lovely, and quite strong again for a votive. I mean, these two, the Snow Day was definitely stronger than Cup of Cheer, but I'd definitely try these out again, just, well, you know, because they were really good for a little votive candle. I'd say they were stronger than really a lot of the, well, some of the wax melts I got here. So really impressed. So out of all of these candles I got here and wax melts, I definitely think the ones to check out are Bridgewater. It says the name there, bridgewatercandles.com. They were definitely really good. The rest were sort of so. Busy Bees, I mean, these were better than what these wax melts were better than what came in the advent calendar for sure, but I still think their scents have actually diminished a bit. They used to be really strong, and I do feel unfortunately scents have diminished a little bit over time. I don't know whether it's where they're so big now and their products have just not as good as they used to be. I don't know. I mean, maybe I've got some bad batches lately, because I'm sure some of their stuff is still fab, but that's my thoughts on it all. So that's my review on the January wax box from waxbox.co.uk. Please let me know if you have tried this as well. I'd love to hear from you, and please do comment in my comment section, because I love to hear from all of you guys, and I do try to respond to everybody. And give me any hints and tips on any waxes you think I should be trying. I'd love to hear from you. Please subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you're new to my channel, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.